This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm KALEY with your top Monday morning stories from ABC15 Arizona. Happening today, Maricopa County shifts to Phase 1B of this vaccine rollout. Teachers, law enforcement, and anyone over the age of 75 will now be able to get that vaccine shot. In an effort to help speed up distribution, State Farm Stadium is being transformed into a 24/7 hub. It's a step to expediting the rollout, but Arizona's former state health director says it is going to take smaller distribution sites around the valley, like pharmacies and doctors' offices, to fully reach everyone in this at-risk group.
You've got to have a lot more access points much closer to people's homes, because it's not a good solution to have one big giant vaccination site for people over 75 years old who have to drive from all parts of the valley. Some of them don't even drive anymore or don't drive that frequently.
Registration begins today through the State Health Department website. You can also register through the Maricopa County Health Department website for limited appointments at other vaccination sites. As more vaccinations, though, do begin, there appears to be a snag on the national level. The CDC says more than 22 million doses of the vaccine have been distributed nationwide, but just 7 million people have been able to receive it. And now some hospitals are forced to throw away the vaccines that did quickly expire once they were taken out of the cold storage.
If there are, let's say, 3 doses in a vial that are not used, that the pharmacists or nurses should be allowed to give that to whoever is around instead of wasting it.
Well, there are some new developments on the Arizona Interscholastic Association's decision to cancel the winter sports season. This is one of those topics that has lots of people fired up. Following the backlash to Friday's vote, the AIA scheduled a special executive board meeting. It's happening tomorrow morning. There's already speculation officials could have a revote, which means sports like basketball, soccer, and wrestling may not be canceled after all. This weekend, coaches and school districts around the state have been working on plans to move forward with winter sports with or without approval from the AIA. More than a dozen schools are closed today in the Peoria Unified School District as teachers hold a sick out, citing concerns over coronavirus cases. I want to show you the 13 schools closed so you're prepared here, including all of the district's traditional high schools that will be shut down. Childcare and nutrition services will be available, and you can find more details on the district's website. Small businesses do have a chance at some relief. The Paycheck Protection Program is back and will begin issuing loans today. $284 billion in funding is available in subsidized loans. This time around, there are new rules in place, so those who need it get the most priority, right? This money will be available to them. The program will be targeted to small businesses and nonprofits with a special emphasis on low income and minority owned businesses. Business owners can't have more than 300 employees and must show revenue did drop by at least 25%. New security fencing is up outside Arizona's state capitol. This is ahead of the new legislative session and the State of the State address. Governor Doug Ducey is set to deliver that speech virtually from his office today. Now, so much has changed since the governor's last State of the State address, where he touted Arizona's economic job growth. Now our state is a hot spot for COVID-19 again, and politically, there's a lot of divide. Experts say Ducey's tone is important to bring a sense of unity,
so we can come together and deal with this collective problem that we're facing right now, this pandemic, at a moment when we are so torn apart. And so he's really got to rise above some of the petty politics that we are just inundated by right now and try to bring Arizonans together.
Well, the State of the State address set to begin at 2 p.m. this afternoon, and we will bring it to you live on our ABC 15 streaming apps.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Still no rain chances in sight this week. Instead, we're going to see some clouds early this morning, then clearing this afternoon, passing clouds at times throughout the week. But the big story will be high pressure that's setting up and strengthening off the coast of California, and that is going to bring warmer weather our way. Temperatures will be topping out in the mid to upper 70s by the end of the week, flirting with the 80s. So these next few days, enjoy the 60s while they're still around. A high of 67 degrees today in Phoenix. We'll make it into the mid 60s in Bullhead City and Lake Havasu, 55 for a high today in Kingman, and we'll reach the 30s to 40s in that northern and northeast corner of the state. Across the valley, temperatures running close to the 30-year average, at least before those numbers are recalculated for the new stretch of average temperatures. 67 degrees our high today, mostly sunny skies once the morning clouds clear out. The overnight lows will be cold, at least these next couple days, especially down into the 30s and 40s, highs in the 70s Thursday.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, just head to abc15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.